Bit of a choppy start to the session today after big gains on both sides of the border yesterday. Now, some better than expected data out of the U.S., but of course, there are still concerns about Omicron and what could happen going forward with restrictions and lockdowns still in place in many places. Now, tomorrow we get GDP data in Canada for October. A few stocks of note today. Shares in BlackBerry took a hit on Bay Street. That company reported third quarter cybersecurity revenue of $128 million US, and that did beat estimates. Cybersecurity software, of course, has been in high demand during the pandemic. The outlook, though, from BlackBerry, not great. And then shares in Tesla moving higher after the CEO said he has sold enough stock. So last month, Elon Musk tweeted a poll asking if he should sell 10% of his stock in the electric car maker. We later learned that he was already planning to sell stock as far back as September in order to pay taxes related to stock options coming due. Now, in this last round of selling, Musk sold $325 million in shares. According to a filing, shares in Tesla did move higher on Wall Street today. Canadian legal software provider Dye & Durham is announcing its biggest deal to date. So the company has agreed to buy Australian data services firm Link Administration Holdings for about $3.2 billion Canadian. So this means that Dye & Durham will become one of Canada's largest public tech companies by operating earnings. Dye & Durham also bought TELUS Communications Payment Solutions Unit for $500 million a few weeks ago. And about a year ago, it bought Due Process LP, Canada's largest provider of real estate practice management software, and shares in Dye & Durham moving higher on Bay Street today. And McDonald's in Japan has a French fry shortage, and Canada is getting at least some of the blame. So McDonald's in Japan will be limiting the sale of French fries to just the small size for a week starting on Friday. And this announcement actually came in a press release which explained that there have been delays in the shipments of potatoes to the country, in part because of flooding in Canada. Now, that extreme weather in BC, which of course is a major transit point for shipments, is getting part of the blame here, of course, along with the pandemic. In the CityNews Business Center, I'm Kris McCusker.